Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be discussing what is smoke testing, what is sanity testing, what is the difference between smoke testing and sanity testing. Whether you are experienced candidate or fresher, whether you are automation tester or manual tester, everyone should get clear understanding about this topic. Also, if you will watch this video till the end, this one will help you to crack the interview also if anyone will ask you this question, what is the difference between smoke testing and sanity testing? Because many of us get confused with this topic. This looks like very simple one, but it is a very tricky and confusing topic. So without any delay, let's proceed. In smoke testing, we will test the critical features of an application. What are my core features of an application that I'll be verifying as part of smoke testing? In case of sanity testing, what I'll do is I'll be checking the new functionality or if there is any bug fixes. So that one only I'll be going to verify in sanity testing. That is the first difference between smoke testing and sanity testing. Coming to the second point about smoke testing is called wide and shallow testing. Let's understand this, why it is called as wide and shallow testing. Because in smoke testing, what we usually do is, once we will receive the build from the development team, we will be not going into detailed testing. We will be not going for the in-depth testing of an application. Usually, we will do high-level functionality of an application to make sure my build is stable or not. So, we'll be testing in a wide range, not in a depth. Okay, so that is why it is called wide and shallow testing. Coming to sanity testing is called as deep and narrow testing, because in sanity testing we will be taking a small component of an application. Okay, so we'll be taking a small component of an application and we'll be going for the deep dive into it, and in detail testing of an application we'll do. That is why sanity testing is called as deep and narrow testing, whereas in smoke testing we are performing a high level functionality of an application. That is why it is called as wide and shallow testing. Smoke testing is done by both developers and testers. So both can do smoke testing. Now understand how developers are a part of smoke testing. Whenever there is a new build will be available, as part of development team, what they will be doing is, first of all, before giving to the testing team, they will be verifying whether the basic features are working fine or not. So that is why developers also can do smoke testing, and then they will be passing that build to the testers, and testers are having different mindset, right, to test the application. So they will be following that approach to do the smoke testing of an application. So just remember this question. This question will be asking many times by the interviewer, who will be performing smoke testing. So your answer should be developers and testers both can do the smoke testing. Whereas coming to sanity testing will be done only by testers, because as I told, sanity testing means we will be deep diving into the application and we will be taking a small portion of an application and we will be doing in depth of the application testing, right? So developers will not be doing that much detailed testing. So because of that, testers only can be doing sanity testing of an application. In smoke testing, build may be a stable build or it can be unstable build also. Whenever development team will be giving the initial build to the testing team, so that build might be a stable build or that can be an unstable build also. So that is why our purpose is to do smoke testing to check whether my build is stable or not and whether I can go for the further testing or not. So smoke testing can be done in a stable build or it can be a unstable build also. In case of sanity testing, always the build should be stable. First of all, we will be giving the sign up for smoke testing, and once my build is stable, then we can go for the further testing. We can go for in detail testing of an application, and during that in detail testing of an application, we'll be taking a small portion of an application and we'll be going for the sanity testing. That is why always sanity testing will be done in a stable build. Smoke testing is always documented and scripted. What do you mean by this? Documented means we will be having a certain test cases for smoke testing, and also smoke testing can be done by manual testing also, as well as scripted means smoke testing can be done by automation testing. Coming to sanity testing is not documented and scripted, because as I told, we'll be testing a new functionality of an application, or we'll be doing the bug fixes, right? So we'll not have any certain test cases for that, and also we cannot do automation. So that is the meaning by sanity testing is not documented and scripted. Then coming to another difference between smoke testing and sanity testing is, smoke testing is a subset of acceptance testing. Friends, understand this. What do you mean by this? As I already told before, that in smoke testing, we will be testing the critical features of an application to ensure whether my build is stable or not, whether we can accept the build or we can reject the build. So in smoke testing, we are checking the acceptance of the build. So that is why it is called a subset of acceptance testing. Coming to sanity testing is a subset of regression testing. What is the meaning of this? So what is happening is, so let's consider this slide is your complete regression testing. Okay, so here we'll be taking a small portion and this one will be your sanity. Okay, so in regression testing, we are checking all the new functionalities and bug fixes are working as expected or not. But coming to the sanity testing, we'll be taking a small portion of an application and we'll be going for in detail testing. That is why it is called as a subset of regression testing. In smoke testing, we'll be doing the general health checkup. So what is the meaning of general health checkup? So as I told many times previously also, that in smoke testing, we'll be checking the core features of an application is working or not. So we are not checking each and every module of an application. We are just ensuring that high level of an application is working as expected or not, and whether I can go for further in detail testing or not. So that is why smoke testing is called general health checkup. Coming to the sanity testing focuses on specialized health checkup. That means what we will do is, here we will be not checking the entire application. Specialized health checkup means we will be taking a particular component, and with that particular component we will be doing all the kind of testing. So that is why it is called a specialized health checkup. So sanity testing focuses on specialized health checkup. So these are the difference between smoke testing and sanity testing. That's all for today's video. If you like my video, then please subscribe it, share across with your friends. If you have any question, then please ping me. I'll be happy to answer all your queries. Thank you.